It's a 12-inning victory, and Sean Rodriguez just hit a home run. Believe it. Sean Rodriguez, his second at bat as a Pirate. He arrived in the clubhouse today.
0-2 pitch. He goes for Edinson Volquez.
Santander, Flaherty, Beckham, Flaherty the tying run, Beckham the winning run. Center field. Did he do it? Back it goes, and that ball is gone! It's out of here! There's a walk-off grand slam, and the Orioles win it! A 3-home run game for Machado.
Into right center field, coming on Rosario, sliding effort, he drops the ball. Coming in is Marisnik. Around third comes Springer. The throw home. Springer is safe at home plate. Astros take the lead.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, game one of a quick 2-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Brandon Finnegan will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, interesting story here, Matt. This guy went from the College World Series at TCU to the World Series with the Kansas City Royals his rookie year. Lefty has a good 3-pitch mix, good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour, hard curveball, and he has the straight changeup. If he brings the curveball and the changeup to the mix, he could be really tough.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Popped up. Votto shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 40. Wilson.
The next Cub up against Brandon Finnegan. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Just just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Tyler Chatwood gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his two-seam fastball.
In there, no balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
1-2, the count to Billy Hamilton. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. And that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And here's Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
In is Joey Votto now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Votto, a Canadian native. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked. The changes he's around this long, if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line toward the gap in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber moves over, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Reds lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Schwarber, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Addison Russell. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday. afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. A bouncer up the middle. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Happ is there, 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brendan Finnegan. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Javier Baez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Javier Baez.
First off. On its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There's Baez, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Full ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Scooter Gennett set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Scooter Gennett.
The windup and the 0-1. bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Eugenio Suarez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hit to short, gloved by Russell. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Scott Schebler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Schebler, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 21.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's the Reds pitcher, Brendan Finnegan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brendan Finnegan becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Hamilton.
Served out to left off the end of the bat, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
For the first pitch, you want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In there, now the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch belted out toward deep center field. Hal ranging back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he pops it up, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here's another 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping in.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Schebler going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. And the Reds are off to a hot start in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Scott Schebler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Reds lead it 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Ben Zobrist will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Finnegan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And here's Jose Peraza as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's just 2 for 9. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. And the inning is over. 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. To short. Peraza is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Albert Almora.
Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue
it. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 32, Brian Dunsing.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Adam Duvall.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's gone 2 for 8. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. Dunsing, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
3-2 full count. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Duvall on second. Suarez is over at first with 1 away. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist is there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Grounded to short. Zobrist has it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs nothing. Jared Hughes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jared Hughes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Tommy LaStella will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 3-run home run for Jason Hayward. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Raisel Iglesias answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman.
Skied into straightaway right. Jeanette waits on it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brendan Finnegan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brendan Finnegan. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Tyler Checkwood. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
One out away from a save in Game 7. Bird into center. Springer says he's got it. The Houston Astros win the pennant.
Two in the 7th. Man at first, 1 out. Bowman with the pitch. A swing and a fly ball. That's hit well. Deep to right field. Piscotty is back at the wall. The ball goes off the wall. Stumbling at second base, Coughlin. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw in, and Molina cannot get him. As Coughlin went diving over Molina, and he touched the plate. And the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead on an unbelievable acrobatic move by Coughlin.
Ian Kinsler at the plate, 0 for 4 on the afternoon. Swings at the first pitch and a line drive to left field. Caught by Lonnie Chisenhall. It's over. 21 in a row. The Cleveland Indians have set a new record for the longest win streak in American League history.
Swung on and crushed. Toward the triangle, very deep. Jackie back to the wall. He leaps, and he made the catch! I can't believe it! Jackie Bradley Jr. Incredible.